Crazy.
That intro. No, I could have intros yeah, hopefully, like, because like Thursdays don't work for Donnie, so hopefully next time we play it'll be like on a Wednesday, not next week, but the following week, so he can actually rate it in for me, like with all the rules I'm breaking and shit.
You watching it afterwards and then critiquing you?
No, he doesn't do that. He doesn't really give a shit like what I do, but like, I know that there's stuff that probably like he's like.
He's watching the stream like the next day, just shaking his head in disgust.
But I'm like, yeah, if you crit, you could hit 3 enemies at once, sure. It's like, no.
Really, why doesn't it like when I talk? How important are the rules really? It's our game.
Right,
Yeah,
it's all a house game.
It's a homebrewed game, so really like
it's like taking all the money in Monopoly when you land on free parking.
Yeah, basically.
Is that not a real rule?
It's not a real rule. But also in Monopoly, you know, when you put a hotel on a property, you're not supposed to get rid of the houses, but everyone does that.
Yeah, everybody does that too.
Oh, and also, isn't it not a normal rule to collect $400 when you land on Go?
Yeah, I've never played that one.
I've never played that way.
Oh yeah, we always played that. If you land on Go, you get $400.
That's a fun little addition.
They should make rules for every space so it gets like really complex.
If everybody's playing the same rule, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter.
But the hotel and house rule, like, is why the game lasts so fucking long.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because like people do that so they can renew the houses on the other properties, but then you'll run out of houses, and that's kind of the point of the game, is that somebody has been
right. Because then other people can't even get them. So like the person who gets it first just like basically wins.
It's like the whole concept of the game. It's like obviously, I'm very passionate about Monopoly. We should just play that instead.
No,
I will sign off and go to bed.
We don't have enough time to play Monopoly.
We'll lose. We would if we played by the right rules.
We don't have time to pass out the money in Monopoly.
All right, guys. Last we left off, you guys finished the Oracle's temple.
Yeah, we did.
Got some cool swag from the Oracle and some info, and saw some visions and maybe a glimpse into your futures. So you left the temple, and outside of the temple were the 3 fanatics of Genera waiting for you. If you remember, there was a guy that kind of seemed like the leader who has the pearlescent cape, and as you guys exited the temple, he started forming claws of ice around his hands, and he started covering his whole body with like shards of ice. And the other 2 kind of just like were.
The other 2, the one on the bottom right.
You know what I did? I googled like pirate costume female, and like this like old lady, which obviously is that little token, came up, and I was like, I have to use this picture, so I did.
That's definitely the best one.
And the other guy is wearing such a cheap pirate costume.
Yeah.
He's wearing like a polo shirt and just like a cape.
That's funny.
But let's pretend they are more threatening looking
More intimidating.
More intimidating to you guys. You guys got Felix on your side. He's got his bow drawn.
We got Nelson.
You got Nelson.
We got the high ground.
You got the high ground. Be
It's
careful.
already over.
Be careful. There are obviously cliffs here and many staircases coming back down.
We rolled for initiative last time. Didn't we
already rolled for initiative, and first to act is the leader of the fanatics.
They're faster than us.
Where's this? Where are you streaming this?
On YouTube? Yeah.
All right, where can I go real quick to find that?
I just put it on Facebook. If you want to click the link in Facebook.
Okay, cool. Gotcha.
I'll share it. So,
pretty sure, like
//www.youtube.
Oh, so I'm through all that.
it won't give me youtube.com/updogpm, so you have to put @updogpm. Like
YouTube. Oh, is that what it is?
/@updogpm.
All right, yeah, I got it. I'll figure it out.
Okay, so
yep.
Here we are, and the icy man is going to act first.
He can't even get up those stairs.
He's freezing his fingers, and he's got these big icicle-like claws coming out of his hands.
Does he have his super suit?
Yeah, no, he doesn't know where his super suit is. He does not have that. He is going to... He breaks off a piece of ice from, like, his right arm, and he is going to throw it.
Oh, he's got freaking ranged attacks.
Actually, he has to move a little bit closer.
His arm?
Oh, what?
Just the ice piece of his arm.
Oh.
Yeah, ice piece of his arm.
You said a piece of his arm.
He's going to move a little bit closer to the stairs, and he is going to throw a shard of ice.
Not at Nelson.
So I kind of just position you guys randomly. I don't know if you have a better vision to where you think you would have been exiting the temple. Are you okay with this, or would you rather select where you are? Because it's gonna affect.
I feel like
we should just be wherever you put us.
I feel like we would just exit it randomly. So wherever you set us.
Okay. So Mr. Freeze here is gonna throw a shard of ice at Lucy.
That's cold.
Oh,
Actually cold.
I like it.
Isn't it?
I just had can I shove her down the steps?
You can shove Lucy. Oh, you can on your turn. You can't right now.
No, I'm joking.
Sacrifice her.
It's to save you from the ice pick.
Even colder.
Hey-o.
Wait, hold on.
For as vibey as I am, looking at my skills, I don't think I'm very graceful.
I gotta see how this works because these characters are new.
Ooh, child.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So he is going to throw this ice shard. He rolls a 14, which is awful. So he misses the first one. So it flies past you, shatters off of the stone of the temple behind you. He's going to attempt to throw another one at you. That's also going to miss. So he kind of breaks off shards from both of his arms and tosses them, and you dodge swiftly out of the way, and they both shatter on the stone behind you.
So he's a bitch.
It is now. He's kind of seems like a bitch. I'm pretty shocked that he missed, but it's now Fish Lip Felix's turn.
Hey, what are you doing?
Go fish lips, fast as fuck.
Get on fishing?
He's like, all right, then let me take care of this, and he takes his bow and he puts an arrow in it, and he's going to shoot this icy bitch.
Oh.
It's called knocking, Scott. He knocks the arrow.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to be wrong about what it was called.
Did he loose it as well?
He loosed the arrow.
Knock loose.
He rolled a nat 1.
Loose. Fish
So
lips.
he went to shoot it, and the arrow kind of didn't knock correctly, and it kind of just like tumbled out of his bow. He also dropped his bow. Doing this. So
it's okay. I'm fine if he frees up here. This isn't where it matters.
So he is going to take an action to pick his bow back up, and then he's going to try again. But he fails. So but that arrow did fly the second time. So he managed to knock a second arrow, shot it off. The Iceman just kind of like swatted it down out of the air as it flew towards him. Ruby, it is your turn to act.
I would like to sprint and then jump with Sledgy, smash down onto his head.
You're going to sprint and then jump down the stairs. Is this correct?
Yep.
And then try to smash him. Okay. So you're trying to like move, and then you want to jump down. You're gonna like. Okay.
Oh, and I go into a rage.
All right. So you go into a rage, and you go to smack him. You need to make an acrobatics check if you're planning on sprinting down these stairs.
Are you sure it's not athletics, like a long jump?
You can use athletics if you'd like. That's fine.
Pretty interchangeable.
If you're gonna like squat and then do like a super jump.
Both of mine are 2.
Superhero landing.
That'd be a nat 1.
Nat 1.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. You try to do something cool down these steps, and it turns into like a barrel roll down these stairs.
Barrel roll.
You take
That's
3.
That's my entire turn.
You take 3 points of damage. I'll still let you swing. But you're.
Oh, okay.
You can swing from the ground, but you're on the ground.
For his legs.
Go ahead and swing your
Where on the ground are you? Are you like underneath him? Could you just like boom right into his nads?
You know, that would be really great if I rolled better.
Okay. Did you make your swing?
Mm-hmm.
Rick is going to be up next. I'm assuming you did terrible.
Well, let's see.
We need a dungeon master to insult how bad it was, though.
It's my roll plus what?
Plus Sledgy, plus 10.
Oh, 13.
Okay, 13 does not hit. So the
I rolled a 3.
The tumble from your little attempt at a cool like a leap down the stairs didn't work out so well. You barrel roll down the stairs, hitting each one as you go down. And you try at the last minute to swing your hammer, but you just don't have enough strength being prone to do anything with it. So it didn't really work out.
So far, our offensive onslaught was dropping the bow and then rolling down the stairs.
We're looking good. Looking good.
Off to a good start.
Rick, that's
how many points of damage did I just take? 3?
You took 3, yeah.
Man,
but luckily his attack didn't land either, so you guys are.
Yeah, that's true. He's also.
It's all just kind of like leveled out.
2, 3, 4. What am I? 50 feet away from Ice Boy.
5, 10, 15, 20. You're like 25 feet away.
Okay.
Considered.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I was multiplying times 10 instead of 5. Okay, I'm trying to see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm within like 30 so feet then from the weird pirate girl in the corner.
5, 10, 15. Yeah, about 30 feet. Yep. Okay.
I might try to launch an attack on her. She's just standing there. Let me see. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna stay where I am, and I don't know. Can I shoot a laser around Dino without hitting him?
I'm right there.
Do I have to move a little bit?
You can
move
shoot.
the edge.
You can do what you want. I mean, if you want to try to shoot around him, you can.
I want to wanted it around him.
He says, Dino, duck.
I mean, he's just like, I can just move a little bit. That's fine. Yeah. Still.
Duck.
So if you want to shoot this
Damn.
lady.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to laser. Do we have names for the pirates or the pirates, the fanatics?
We don't know.
I mean, would you really even have an angle on that lady from there?
It is. I mean, yeah. You probably have to step closer to the cliff in order to look down and hit her.
That's
because
what I would.
Okay. Well, let me just scoot up just a little bit then.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's what we should do.
Right on the edge there, where like I have a
Yeah, you still got the high
shot.
Yep. you're
Just a
still up there.
scallop. Half
A
a scallop.
scallop.
Just a half scallop, yeah.
About scallop or so. And you're gonna shoot her.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the old laser at her.
Go for it.
Let's see. Oof.
Oh, God.
Oh my goodness.
Are you sure, Dino, that you have the Blade of Terror? Because I still have it in my inventory.
The Knife of Terror? I have it. I mean, I don't know. Let's
May
say
have been
you have it.
13.
Dino
Okay.
has the Therian blade.
I definitely have the Therian. Let's say you have the Terror. Because I definitely have the Molly Hatchet, too. So.
I still have the letter opener.
You said you got a 13.
Sadly.
That is not going to connect. So you try to like sprint forward to the edge of the cliff, shoot your laser. It kind of just like hits a rock next to her, as she's kind of still moving water like around her hands. She kind of like does like half a step to the side as it startles her, hitting the rock next to her and making it like explode.
So there's been 4 rounds and no one besides me has taken damage, and I
You self-inflicted damage.
yourself.
Lucy,
and that was my
that's
whole
your-
turn.
just checking. Just wanted to check.
I would like to play a rockin' cover of Cold Hearted Snake.
We need that inspiring tune really badly, like every
Cold-Hearted
single
Snake?
point.
Yeah.
All right, so you play some Cold-Hearted Snake. I'll pretend I know what that is, and
It is. Yeah, I got 18, so it's 2 rounds.
all right, cool. So everyone is inspired for 2 rounds, which
I like it.
good. So everyone gets plus 1 to hit and plus 1 damage till 2 rounds from now.
And I would like to melt this bitch with my hot coffee.
Oh.
So
I'm
you're
getting that
gonna
hot
throw
coffee there, girl.
you're gonna throw hot coffee down on this ice man.
Yeah.
Okay. Go for it.
Ruby, right? Because it doesn't say like.
It won't hit
code.
Ruby. No, you can.
Unless you
direct
roll
it.
like a nat 1, it might.
I'll be.
Hit her in the face.
Why would you even say that?
24.
20,
Oh, okay.
24 is a hit.
Oh, that's a roll.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll damage. And don't forget to add
2d4.
2d4 plus 4, and then add your 1 from Inspire.
Oh my gosh. Okay. 3 plus. Wait, I rolled the wrong one.
Oh, you hate to see it.
Sorry, I didn't get a 3.
The caltrop.
2 plus 3
Ooh, we did get 3.
plus 4.
So that's 9 plus
Plus
1 is 10,
1.
right?
Yeah.
Does she inspire herself?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
All right, so you throw the hot coffee.
Johnny would be like,
He he puts a hand up and he's like, ah, as it like, and it kind of melts away at some of the ice on his hand.
I like
Takes
it.
a little bit of damage. You see that you have caused some like immediate blistering on his hands. But he
I
does.
say,
Yeah.
sorry, did you scream with that?
he just scoffs and like kind of flips his hand back around as ice reforms around his claw.
That probably feels
It's
good.
the claw.
It's the claw.
I start like, ooh.
Okay, that is going to be these other 2 folks now.
Yeah, what did I roll?
It was poor. I will
Yeah.
from what I remember.
It was poor. You rolled poorly.
Okay, so this gentleman at the top, is going to go first. He begins waving his hands around, and you see a large stream of water that he's going to attempt to turn into a whip to hit Lucy, who was just damaged his friend.
Ma'am. He had it coming.
And he can do that over those bushes?
17, so that is yes, yeah, it's a range attack. So he whips up the hill as it smacks Lucy across the face. And that's gonna do 10 damage.
Ooh.
It was a D6.
Loins.
And it landed on the 6.
Loin damage.
He's then going to move around here. What's your name? Here we go. You are already down, so he's going to go.
He's gonna go.
Alright, because Ruby's here on the ground, he is going to attempt to just, like, smack you with a wave of water while you're sitting there, so you are prone, so you're at -2, because you're flat-footed, but then +1 from Inspired, so your AC for this is 18. And that is a 20 to hit you.
Oof. Ouch.
So he hits you for 8 damage, and with like a wave of water. So he like kind of splashes water up in the air and like down onto you as you're just like you're already on the ground there. So he does 8 damage, and that is his turn. And then this lady pirate down here is going to step closer to old Rick.
You can't get me from down there.
She's also going to try to hit you with a whip of water.
Good luck.
Your AC is 17. She hits a 21. So that is going to hit you.
Oh.
For 8 damage.
Oof, Jesus.
She's down there, so she's gonna. She already moved once, but she's gonna attempt to do it again. That's gonna be a miss. 16.
Yeah, that's right.
So she's done, and it's now Slate's turn to act.
Would like to tamper, make an attempt to tamper.
Okay.
Tamper, you say?
You have to. You do have to like be up against somebody to do that. So like if you wanna, you'd have to move up next to somebody.
Yeah, but if it doesn't say that there's a certain range.
It doesn't have a range, so there is no range.
Yeah.
Okay.
Abba.
So you have to pick a target and do that.
I'm really sorry to ask this, but did that guy hit me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, for 10, right?
8.
I
For
thought it
8,
was 8 points.
8 points of damage.
I thought I was listening, but I was also looking at my character sheet and looking something up.
Yeah, he moved close to you and got you. A little bit.
I will stop looking at the thing I was looking at.
Is there anywhere I can move that can be in range of the 2 enemies on the bottom of the steps? Looks like I can move as far as the squares they are on, but wouldn't be able to move past them. But I don't think I can. I don't know if I can share a square with Ruby.
We'll say that you started here. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So like you could definitely share a square. That's fine. You could, because you'd have to kind of go down the stairs unless you want to jump off the cliff, like try to jump off the cliff to get down.
You're wrong.
I don't think I want to do that. Acrobatic is not my strong suit.
So you could get you could occupy the same space as Ruby, or be like right next to the icy guy.
I'll be quite honest, because I have attack of opportunity. I was planning on going down there next to those guys and trying to fuck them up. So if you want to like stay back, it's up to you.
Some of my, I think, most beneficial attacks are
Up close and personal.
up close and personal.
Yeah.
Can I, Scott, are you saying I can move to the left of the icy guy?
No, that's too far. I mean, you could take 2 actions to do that if you wanted.
No, because I only have 3 actions, right?
Correct.
No, I think well, can I tamper one target and then tamper another target?
Yeah, you could tamper 2 targets, sure.
Then I want to move up and share a square with Ruby so that I'm within range of both of these enemies.
Okay, so you are in the same spot as her. I'm just going to put you a little above just so we can see you still, but we'll say you're in
And
the
if
same
Ruby
spot.
wants to try and move out of the way on her next turn, maybe on my next turn, if the enemies are still there, I could make a shocking discovery or something like that. Because then that's a lot of damage to everyone in my immediate vicinity. So that could be significant if...
How immediate is that vicinity for shocking? How far does that go?
5 feet, so 1 square.
So every square around him would take damage.
So he's technically in the same spot as
3d6.
Because if you go around, if you go to the other side, Dino, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, I was kind of wondering how I can get another person in that range, but I don't think that's going to happen.
So I want to try and attempt to penalize both of these enemies' weapons. Oh, well, if I'm sharing a square with Ruby, I want to be able to reach, what's his name in the polo?
Yeah, that's fine. I left just so you could see, but we'll say you're in the same spot so you can reach both of them.
Yeah, so I attempt to tamper the ice, the ice person.
So you're gonna like mess with his. What exactly are you trying to do?
Shards of ice that he's pulling off and throwing.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, yeah. So you make a technology check, and he's gonna make a reflex save. Actually, no. His DC reflex is 20. So you have to do better than a 20 to kind of make that work.
That was a failure.
Okay.
15 was what I got.
And you added your technology, right?
16, including technology.
Okay. And you don't add, excuse me, inspire to that. So don't add.
Oh, I don't. Okay, so it's 15.
So you can attempt to tamper him again, or you can do the other guy. It's up to you.
I'll attempt to. Well,
it'll be the same DC.
Do I know what the difference in range is between the water whip and the ice shards?
The water whip I can just tell you, the water whip goes further, for sure. Because like you saw the woman hit Rick from way down there. You just.
Then I'll attempt to take out the water whipping weapon of the polo wearing dude. Do they have names?
We
just don't know them.
They do have names.
Do I take an action to ask their name?
Take 3 actions to ask all 3 of their names.
Well, that's not my strong suit. I'll leave that to someone else. I'm going to attempt to tamper this polo guy. That is a nat 20.
Nat 20, nice.
My technology check is 30, and Scott Dudd said it doesn't count. Inspired doesn't count for that.
It doesn't matter.
That's
but nat 20 is the best you can do. So so you are trying to tamper with this guy's ability to use a water whip. So we'll say that like you use. Do you have any rat cuts left?
No,
No.
Oh, just
I
you just have like rope and cord and stuff.
I have rope.
So we'll say that like you like fling out a piece of rope and kind of like uh, get him one of his arms all twisted. So he's only using one arm. So you kind of witness from him using the water whip before that he needs both of his arms to make that work. But now one of his arms is kind of tangled up in your rope, and he's not able to do the form that he needs to
Nice.
whip water.
Oh man.
I mean, Slate. I thought you. Well,
Okay. And that was your last action, right? So it is now Dino's turn.
Oh, Dean.
Dino.
Can I do a perception check on the female waterbender, or the one closest to Rick and I? Like, what again? What did she attack Rick with?
A whip, like she
Whip.
used the water whip, just like the other guy did.
Just the same exact way.
Yep.
All right. Can I do a perception check just for like the area? Like, is it? Where's the sun? Can I use that to my advantage in any way? If I like, is it still daytime?
It's kind of like midday. I'll just tell you. I mean, you can tell the sun is. I don't really think you could use that to your advantage. I mean, unless there's something I'm not thinking of. Like, I don't know what you want to do. It's kind of like high up in the air.
Okay, cool.
Is that where the sun is? It's high up in the air?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Technically, it's not.
Alrighty.
You perceive it as being high up in the air.
True.
I'm pretty sure it's high up in the air.
So I guess I can kind of see her from down there. At least I saw her a minute ago until she moved a little bit closer.
Yeah,
So
you
what
can
I
see
want
her.
to do
You can see her. I'll put you back in that square. I just kind of moved you. out of the way.
Can anybody think of a good like insult to color real quick? I can't think of anything. What was the name of the chick from Korra with the water arms?
I can't remember. I was trying to think of her name earlier, but I can't remember her name.
I just say, hey, water whip, bitch, catch, and I throw Molly Hatchet up into the air really high, to the point where I know the sun's gonna.
Oh, she has to kind of look up. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give you advantage on that throw for using the sun. But I don't have the stats for that weapon, so you have to tell me whatever you roll for it. But you can go ahead and do it.
Molly Hatchet. I'll be honest. Molly Hatchet is the distraction. Just for her to look up. What I
Okay.
really want to do is. I'm gonna throw the Capitan's shield at her, since that comes back to me. So while she's looking up, I want to throw the shield at her to kind of fucking get her in the throat.
Gotcha.
You
Okay.
should have to roll through the
So
hatchet.
throwing the hatchet. So you're just throwing it up. You're not throwing it at her.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm basically saying catch to the point where like that's not intended to do damage so much as the distraction.
Gotcha. Okay. I'll give you advantage on the shield throw, but it is still an action to throw the hatchet.
Okay.
So that'll be two actions, like to throw the shield and distract.
Okay.
So you can go.
All right.
Roll for
So
that one.
What am I throwing first for? Molly Hatchet?
Well, if you're not throwing it at her, then you don't have to roll for that one. That's just
Okay.
That's how to give you advantage with the shield.
All right, so I'm rolling 2 for the shield, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
There's a mosquito in here, and it is tearing up my arm.
I saw you try to get it a few times. All right, I got a 16.
Destroy it.
Is it the high?
Yeah, 16 is my high.
Okay. So that's not gonna hit. So you threw the shield, and she kind of whips it back at you.
Well, I was also +1 for.
Oh, it's +1. Okay, well that's exactly a hit then. If you get the +1. So yeah, you've whipped the Kappa shell at her, and it kind of spins around and clocks her in the head. You can roll damage.
Cool.
Cool beans, them cool beans.
Oh. Alrighty, I got a 19. Oh, sorry, no, I rolled a d20, not a d6. D6 is the damage, dummy.
And +1.
I rolled a 19 on d6. D6 plus 4, 6, 7 altogether. 7 damage.
Nice. All right, so 7 damage. Clock her with the kappa shell. Hits her like a little bit of blood comes down from her lip. She looks back at you. She says, "I'm going to enjoy watching your lungs fill with the sea."
Did it come back to me?
It came back to you, yeah.
All right, so the shield came back to me, and do I have one more motion, or one more thing to do?
Yeah, you have one more action.
All right, as it comes back to me, I want to make sure I at least have the ring of underwater breathing on in case she tries some funky shit with water.
Okay.
But I also want to use my shield to jump down and like ride it like a fucking toboggan and down the thing, trying to take her out.
We all put our rings on before.
Yeah, it's
started.
fine. Yeah, you can all.
Okay. Yeah.
So you're gonna ride
So
the shield.
Down the little hill like a toboggan and take her out.
Okay. Okay, so you have to first make a acrobatics check for riding down the hill.
All right, acrobatics. Good thing I have a +8 in acrobatics. 19 again. 19 plus 8.
Yeah, so you throw that shell on under you and fucking go down here. And if you're just gonna run into her, like we won't do that as an attack. It'll be more like a
dirty.
More like fighting dirty, yeah.
Yeah.
So you could try to like take out her legs if you want to try to.
That's kind of what I was going for. Yeah, try to take her out like a little kid.
So you have
during
to do
sledding.
An athletics check.
All right, athletics, which is even better. Come on, baby, treat me right. I'm gonna switch.
15.
I'm gonna switch dice just in case. Oh no! Do I get a +1 for that?
No.
No, that's a 14.
14. It's not gonna do it. So you kind of come down, you slide down the hill, and you kind of stop short of what you're trying to do, and you kind of like stumble off of the shell, like, and you're back on the solid ground. So you are standing there, next to this lovely lady.
Lovely lady.
That'd have been really cool if I could pull that off.
Our Iceman is going to act next.
So, girl.
So he's got his claws. He is going to attempt to swipe at Slate.
Not Slate.
With his claw, his icy claw. Where the fuck did I put your sheet? There's icy claw. He swings it. Oh, that's going to hit. Yeah, he just rolled a 28 for that. So.
Jeez.
Ooh.
It's not gonna crit, but it's gonna hit. So he swings his claw at Slate, and this is going to do 12 damage.
Dang.
Damn. Slate.
As he slices his claw just across your arm. And you feel that where he clawed, like it's very cold. Like it's almost like little snowflakey ice things are like forming on the part where he clawed you.
Yeah.
I can pour hot coffee on everybody later. That'll be the coffee.
Okay. Then he is going to. Well, Ruby's sitting right there, so he on the ground. So he's also going to take a swipe at Ruby.
It feels like Ruby's been on the ground for like 10 hours.
15.
I'm on the ground?
Yeah, remember you fell on the stairs.
On the ground.
You haven't had a turn yet, so you're still just laying
He
there.
swipes at you, but you kind of roll out of the way, and you see his claw scrapes against a stone and like kind of like a little bit of the claw kind of like shatters away.
Oh shit.
But he reforms it back onto his hand when he's done. That's gonna be his turn, and then it's now Felix's turn. He says, all right, let's give this another shot.
Pun intended.
He knocks another arrow. I'm gonna say he has to step up.
Got me 3 times on one arm.
It sucks. He's gonna step up onto the stairs of the temple so he can get a better shot at the Iceman here. He's going to knock another arrow.
You got to set that arm up as bait and get it. Wow.
Actually, you know what? No, he's
I
gonna
think I
move.
heard it, but I didn't kill it.
He's actually gonna move closer.
Amy did 7 damage to the mosquito.
So now they stare.
Dealt more damage to her, it sounds like.
He rolls. Ooh, did he hit? He did not hit. So he shoots his arrow. He misses this fucking ice.
Fish
man.
nips.
Feel it?
Fucking
Bro,
fish nips, man.
that's what we get for recruiting the first guy we come across.
He
We did that with Jimmy, and look how great Jimmy's been.
This is very true.
knocks another arrow and shoots it at the polo guy.
Your second arrow is always better, Fish nips.
You would think so, but it's also a miss.
Oh, nippies.
Son of a nip.
Ruby, it is your go.
Alright,
Get
well,
up.
do I have to take an action to get up?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't swing from the ground?
Let's see.
You can swing from the ground if you want, but
It's
you're
advantage.
easier to hit if you're prone. So like it lowers your AC.
Alright, I'm gonna stand up,
Okay.
and I'm gonna swing him.
Which one?
Iceman.
Okay. Take
He
your
goes,
swing.
you think you're so cool?
And he goes, "Oh, I'm the coolest."
25.
25 is going to hit. Go ahead and
Oh,
roll damage.
yeah. Give him that damage. No.
Can I
Big
re-roll that because it fell?
Yeah, reroll it. Good.
Is he covered in ice or is it just his hands?
He is
His arm.
covered in ice.
10.
10 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
So you smack him with the hammer. Let's say you like kind of hit him in like the shoulder area, and as you do so, ice shards shatter off of his arm and fly in every direction.
Ruby, do you have another action?
Yeah.
She does have one more, but
I
before
recommend
that,
getting out of the way.
well, you can't at this moment because this is already happening.
Right.
This is
Ruby,
happening.
you take 3 damage. Slate, you take 3 damage.
What happened?
Ice, like
When I
she
smashed into
smashed
him,
him,
ice.
and ice shattered off of him and shot in every
Okay.
direction.
I see.
So you both took 3 damage. You have one more action. Oh, you're in a rage too, right? So you actually did you add that damage?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, just make sure.
I rolled really poorly with my
Okay.
D12.
Okay.
Did you add the +1 for being
Thank you
inside?
for
Did you add
making me point that out.
+1 for inspire?
Oh, no, I didn't.
All right, so that's 1 extra damage.
Woohoo!
Okay. All right, and you have one more action.
I would ask you to get out of the way so I can not hurt you on my next turn.
Yeah, but I want us to take another swing.
I understand. I'm just
That's
am
up to you.
And, like, if you do that, then Fish Nips is going to get hit.
But Slate, you can also move
He's not
before
close enough to get hit.
before you do
He's
that.
not.
No, because he has ones that attack in a cone, not a radius.
What?
Right? Don't you?
No, it's a radius.
No, it's everyone within.
But you could also move your character before you do it.
This is true. You could
Oh, yeah.
also move first.
You could
I'd rather take a swing at
Okay.
Hot Collar, Abercrombie bitch.
Abercrombie, bitch. Okay.
Abercrombie and bitch.
Yes, I'm sorry that I'm not going to heed your advice. I don't think Ruby would think that methodically. I think she would just keep swinging. So
Swing.
Keep swinging.
Take a swing.
I missed.
Hate to see it.
It's also classic Ruby.
14.
14 does not hit. Did you add your 1 for Inspire?
15.
15 does not hit.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I'm just asking. Because these can make difference between critical successes and failures. So, so you swing around, you smash our Iceman. You get a little bit of blowback from the shards of ice that fly off, and then you take another swing at the other guy, but he was prepared and takes a side step. He goes.
Okay.
That is going to be Rick's turn.
Oh yeah.
Sorry to keep stepping in your way, Rick. I see.
I see what my skills
I don't
are.
know why I thought I was after Ruby.
No, you're next. You are on deck.
My arm is just so bad now.
Let me see. What am I? 1, 2, 3. I'm in taser range of the lovely lady in front of us, right?
I think so. What's that? 20.
That's
It's
15.
the range is 20 feet. Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, you're in range.
I think I have enough of an angle now to not hit Dino.
Yeah, you can definitely. You're above her, so you can get her in the head.
Let's try this again. Let's attempt to tase this time instead of laze.
Comes the taser. Go ahead, roll your attack roll.
Here it comes. What's a little better? 23.
23 is going to hit. You can roll damage.
Get to
2d6s. Great. 2d6s plus 4. Oh, also like that was I forgot to add that Spire, so that last one was 24, but I don't think that
24,
matters.
Okay, gotcha.
And then I get to add one more to this as well from the Inspire, so
Yeah.
it's 8, 12, 13.
13
Nice.
damage.
Loving it.
So you taser. She doesn't even see it coming because she's so distracted by Dino sliding down the hill.
And missing.
Hit her with the
You
taser.
distracted her.
You hit her with it. You hit her in the face. We'll say hit her in in each cheek.
In the face.
Don't forget to use your Inspire for damage.
She pulls the taser wires out and throws them down and says, "Genera will strike you down."
Ooh.
And that is, you have one more action, I think.
One action. Yes, I do. So I will only have one thing that takes one action. Well, no, I have two things. I will do the time to get ready to give me +1 to the AC and reduce damage by 5.
Okay, gotcha. So you have a reaction to take 5 less. Okay, so that's your turn. So now it is Lucy.
Okay. I haven't used my diss track yet, so I'd like to use it, and I thought you might put me on the spot, so I wrote a diss track.
Yours.
Nice. Okay, go for it. Who are you targeting?
I say, "Ayo, Iceman," to get his attention.
He snarls and looks up the stairs at you.
It feels so silly.
That doesn't feel like a diss.
I just wrote it like 4 times. But in here, I'm freestyling it. I'm just so smart.
Gotcha.
Stage fright. Hold on. Let me take a sip of my food.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, rabbit.
I say, "You think the goddess of the deep is going to help you now? You better watch your back when my friends are in town. You might have made a deal, but you're out of your luck. My boys over there about to blow your shit up. better be careful pulling in all that ice, because what's about to happen to your friend, well, it won't be nice.
Oh, shit. Damn. We all collectively really react like
he's
that.
he's so distraught.
Okay, damn.
He's so distraught by the diss track and everyone going "oh" around him, and even the guy next to him is like, "Oh shit!"
Oh shit.
And you see the woman like turns to him. It's like Stuart, and he's like, "Sorry,
Stuart, we got a name."
Stuart.
So you can roll your damage.
So that's 4d6.
Yep. 46. He's gonna make a save though, so he could potentially take less damage.
That's fine. Do I do 4d6 and each one is +1 or +1 at the end?
+1 at the end.
Yeah, it's
+1
+1
at the
total.
end.
It's not +1 to every roll.
Yeah, +1
No,
at the
yeah,
end. +1 at the end. Yeah, and just to let you know, he is gonna take half damage from whatever you roll, and he's not gonna take bleed.
Cause why?
Because he did a will save. He did a successful will save.
Son of a bitch.
21.
4 or 5 plus inspired.
So 21, so half rounded down is 10. So he will take 10 damage from
Why not 11?
Because we round down.
Wow.
Round you down.
Don't worry, it will also round down for you if that happens. If she does too.
Round your mama down.
Yeah, so he is distraught though.
Yeah.
Like mentally, he's
He got half damage because of his will save.
correct.
Roll.
Yeah. Yeah, he got a 26 on his will save.
Damn.
He almost critically saved, which would have been devastating because it would have been 0 damage to him. But yeah, he's a little distraught. Like he's shaking his head. He's trying to shake it off, pretty much.
Get off.
I was gonna say Taylor Swift over there. Calm down.
So Stuart here
Stuart.
is going to turn to his icy friend.
Stuart.
He pulls out a
Roll.
vial that he's been holding like at his side,
Stuart.
and tosses it to the Iceman.
Is it his? I have your action.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. You,
Oh
you-
yeah, yeah.
you should have taken it.
I see a vial
Make sure
by
you,
by
you
ice
prevent
cold
whatever that tossing
They've got
thing.
he's got a vial.
I'm about to go steal that. vial.
You don't have enough actions to
But
do that.
I would have to use my action to move. So instead, I'm gonna send Nelson on the friend,
You're going to
on
send
Stuart. Stuart is the non-Iceman, right?
correct.
Yeah.
So what are you asking Nelson to do?
I'm asking Nelson to sting him.
Why not knock the vial out of his hand?
Well,
Technically, he has
Sting his hand. Sting his hand so he like does this.
You're gonna have him go for the vial. You said.
he's gonna sting him in the hand that's holding the vial.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, I'll let you attempt this since I talked out of turn.
Donnie would not approve.
Donnie
This is
would not
what you
approve.
get.
All right, so Nelson.
Well, I was thinking of the hand anyway, since he already had one arm that he couldn't use. I
Correct.
was
Yeah,
gonna...
he has one arm he's
This
using.
is happening anyway.
How far can he fly? 60. Yeah, so he's got plenty.
He's
So
got
he's gonna
plenty
fly
of-
down here. Right next to Ruby, and he's gonna try to sting it out of his hand. So let's see how am I gonna do this. First of all, it is gonna cause him some damage if he hits. So, but making him drop it will be a little bit more difficult.
Sure.
All right, so he does not cause damage to him, but let's see if he knocks it out
But
of his hand.
he is inspired too, right?
Yeah, it's not going to be enough.
Okay.
There's only 14 plus the 1 would be 15. He's a fucking bee, so I guess this would be a dexterity. attack.
Whatever works best. Whatever his highest number is.
I mean, yeah, dexterity is his highest, so we're gonna say that he's gonna try to use his like his little legs,
his little hands.
to try to
He's
grab.
smart.
This
Dexterity technically doesn't count for legs.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
I said he's smart too. He has +4 intelligence.
That is -4 to intelligence.
Oh, I was wondering why. He was smart.
Let's see. So
It's -4.
okay, I'm going to.
He is just a
Because he's a B, I'm going to. Oh, hello, Morgan in chat. Says that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. All right, let's say a difficulty of 15. I think that's fair.
Yeah, that's
he's
fair.
A B.
That's fair.
He gets a +3.
Can I tell you also? You don't know how you react to when a bee stings you until it actually fucking stings you. So I mean, this guy may just go
Right.
and drop it from his hand.
Especially not
Nelson
one of this
got
size.
Exactly 15.
Yeah.
So Nelson, let's say Nelson grabs the vial, and he's now holding this thing in his legs, and he kind of he's up now. He's like above this guy, but he's holding the vial that he planned on passing to Iceman. Okay, well now it is Stuart's turn, and now angered by the bee that stole his vial, he is going to attempt to whip Nelson out of the air.
Nelson!
Not Nelson.
Wait,
Whatever
do
you
it.
do to that bee, I will unleash onto you tenfold.
Guy
But look,
who-
if he whips him out of the air, at least hopefully the thing drops and breaks.
The non-Iceman.
I thought he's tampered.
Oh, you're right. He's tampered. Thank you for reminding me. So he can't reach
Good
it.
call.
So he just looks up and he's trying to move his other arm, but he can't because it's wrapped up in rope.
Should be wrapped up in rat guts, but
Yeah, we just pretend it's rat guts.
Those rat guts would be so bad by now. So decayed.
Is going to he's going to attempt to get the rope off of his arm. And he fails to do so. Okay, so he's still wrapped up in the rope. That's going to be his whole turn because he did take actions to pull the vial. So that's going to be it for him. It is now the lady's turn. She is going to
question.
Yeah.
Granted, I wasn't necessarily planning on attacking with Molly Hatchet, but it was still up in the air.
Right.
I mean,
But what
could it have possibly come down and landed on her skull,
No.
splitting it in twain?
You.
No. It did not.
Oh, okay.
It went straight up.
Checking.
It distracted her. Came back down. It's on the
All
ground.
right.
We'll say it's on the ground.
Okay,
It's
cool.
definitely landed by now. It's up on the cliff where you just jumped down from.
Oh, it's on the cliff too. Damn.
Yep.
Okay.
She is going to send a wave of water at Dino.
I'm right here. You don't need a whole wave.
Oh, it's a whole wave.
Flat.
She sucks water
No
out of the
splash. No
shrubbery
splash will do.
around you and sends a wave, and it's a 22 to hit you. So that is going to hit. That's going to be 9 damage to you,
Damn.
and then it also pushes you back 5 feet.
So does that give me an attack of opportunity?
No, it does not, because you moved, not her.
I didn't move willingly.
Right, but still,
How much damage to me?
9 damage to you. She is then going to pull out a vial of her own while it is still her turn. It looks very similar to the one that Nelson is holding. she pops the vial and drinks it.
Oh no.
And she recovers some HP.
Ooh. Nelson, come here.
A little
Wow.
little misty pink essence kind of flows around her. And she gets a little bit of HP back. That's going to be her turn. Slate, it is your turn. Before you go, I need you to roll a d20. Because right now you are cold. Like, your wound is cold. In order to get rid of it, you need to roll a 15. Otherwise, you're going to take a d6 of damage.
There's nothing that adds to it.
No, just a straight DC 15.
Got a frostbite.
I take 6 of damage, then I rolled a 10.
And that's
No,
roll a
D-
d6 of
Oh, I see.
I mean, you can roll it or I'll roll it. That's what you roll. Good.
1.
One. So
There
you take one cold damage. And now
You're inspired, so it's 2. I'm just kidding.
Is there any way I could have used my shield as a reaction?
You have to put it in place as an action in order to.
You're right.
react.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
All right, you can now act. Slate.
Away
I don't know how I could do that, but all my actions are spoken for.
from.
I move behind, like to the left of Iceman and Stuart.
Okay.
Stuart.
So they're both in range of your.
So that the only creatures within 5 feet of me are my 2 enemies.
Correct. Yeah. They're the only ones.
Nelson will be
And
safe,
then-
right?
Nelson's safe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nelson's safe. He's
And then I
above.
make a shocking discovery.
Okay. Yeah. So go ahead and roll your 3d6. They're gonna make some saves.
What'd you discover? Stuart's gay?
Not that there's anything wrong with Stuart being gay.
Reflex save.
Yeah, 6
But
is
it's
one of those. 13.
13.
Yeah.
And one of those was a nat 6. Oh, plus
Oh,
1,
So
14.
14. Okay.
I don't know if a nat 6 for one of those makes any difference, but
So Iceman made a save. He made his save, but it wasn't a critical save, so he's only gonna take half damage. What was it again? 14.
yeah.
So he takes 7 damage. And then Stuart is gonna take full damage. So he takes the full 14. As you hit some sort of button, shoot off electricity in every direction. They are, for lack of a better term, they're shocked by what you've done. And now you can make your DC 17 check.
Nat 20.
Nice. It's nat 20. So yeah, you can. That ability is still within you, so you can still use that again if you want to. Kind of as soon as you're done, you kind of like feel it recharge and ready to go again, if necessary.
Feel it recharge.
Get him again.
So that final check isn't further benefited by a nat 20. It would be the same as if I rolled a 17.
Correct. Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, that's just a straight check.
Wow, way to go.
It is now Dino's turn.
All right. Well, I'm fucking soaked.
You are soaking wet.
I
Get under Nelson and swoop the vial. He'll give it to you.
Let's see. What would I like to do? So she has not taken the vial, correct?
Yeah, she did.
Oh, she did. Oh, that's right. She did take it. That's why we know what happened.
Yeah.
This is true. All right. Well, then.
Well,
I'm just gonna come and power play her ass.
Okay.
Yeah, just make an attack. Fucking, if it works, it's good for 2.
You're still inspired.
I'm still inspired. This would be my last inspire. All right, so basically swinging a hockey stick, and I'm sorry to have to do this every single time, but I'm only rolling one, or am I rolling two? Just make.
Hold on one sec. Sorry, some shit just happened on my computer. It kind of fucked me up. So. Okay, there we go.
I'm rolling one and then two damage dice if it works.
You're doing a power play. Yeah, it's just just one melee strike. So
Gotcha.
like one attack roll. So you're moving and then doing that, right?
Yeah, I have to.
Okay. All right, go for it.
Oh no. 6 plus 12 plus 1, 19?
19 is gonna hit. Yeah.
Yes.
19 is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage. So you can add an extra die of weapon damage.
So that'll be 2d10 plus 4.
Correct.
Alright. Oh my goodness.
Hate to roll it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, what
If
did
I
you
add
do?
1 to any of that.
You add 1. Yeah.
Alright. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 altogether. That is awful. A 2 and a 1.
All right. Yeah. So you smack her. You kind of like whip around, smack her with the stick, and then swing it back the other way, and like kind of smack her both ways, like. And she gets
like literally like a little just smack, like just like bitch.
Kind of hit her in the thigh, and then the other thigh on the way back.
That is depressing.
She bends a little bit, but she's still twirling the water around. That's back to our buddy Iceman. He breaks a claw off of his arm and is going to throw it at Nelson, who is flying a little bit.
Nelson!
Get Nelson sheet.
Nelson, live!
Nelson, I will say, is also inspired, so his AC is 19.
Nice.
Armored ASB?
He's
hard to hit. He's lethal.
So he fails the first attempt. Because he rolled a nat 2 is what he rolled. He's going to attempt again. He's going to break off another piece and try to do it one more time.
Come on, Nelson.
15 is not going to hit. Yeah, so he misses both times.
What did he do with his potion?
Nelson has it.
Can you just drop it, or bring it to me?
Nelson needs to be commanded in order to do anything. So yeah, he can do. Only
So
on
Lucy
Lucy's
does.
turn. So he.
Dina.
Are you hurting, Dina?
Not immensely. I'm not halfway down yet, so there's that. But I got 29 out of 44.
Well, he can't carry this around for long, so he's got to drop it off to somebody.
I would say drop it in so nobody gets it. If it's going to take him that much more, I don't know.
That seems crazy.
Is going to move up the stairs and get behind Felix. That's going to be the end of his turn. So it is now Felix's turn. It's been super reliable so far in this fight.
Fucking Felix, do something.
Felix pulls the cutlass from his side and turns to take a strike at Iceman here.
I don't have much fucking faith in this.
He says, I feel inspired to strike you down. And he's going to hit.
Yeah! Oh.
Fish nips.
So he hits for
Fish nip, baby.
9 damage.
Good job, Nippy.
That's something, buddy.
Unfortunately, as he hits our icy friend, another set of ice shards breaks off. Oh, that's bad. And it's going to hit. It's going to hit Felix for 8 damage, and also Lucy for 8 damage.
Jesus, Nips.
We need to hit him from a distance, or Incapacitate him for sure.
13.
Yeah.
8.
Yes.
Guess who's getting the potion?
It's gonna be Lucy.
No, 25 minus 8 is 17.
Yeah. And Felix still has a couple actions left. So now noticing, it's like when we hit him, it kind of hits us, doesn't it?
In it.
And he climbs up the back up the stairs of the temple. And it's gonna attempt to. Well, he's gonna do nothing. He's just gonna wait because Lucy's still there. He doesn't want to hit Lucy.
Thanks, fish lips.
He is going
Oh,
to.
lips.
Actually, no, he's not going to move that far away. Let's move it
I was
closer.
gonna say, is he? What a pussy! He just moved so far.
He has his bow, but
He has a bow. I get that.
so
And he
that
did say.
is going to be Ruby's turn.
I need Rick to move off this cliff so I can blow Iceman down with a power cord.
I am going to attack Polo guy.
Steer.
Derek!
Go for it. Roll. You're going to swing at him with your old
My
sling?
next turn,
What?
I'm going to try it a second time because I rolled a 13.
You rolled on the 13 on the die, or
Nice.
No, because then I would add the 10 and be much better. No, I rolled a 3.
okay?
Does a 14 hit plus 1?
No, does not hit.
It's okay.
Poster fell.
Yep, I rolled another 13.
Oh no! So you take 2 swings, they'll steer. Big heavy swings overhead as he outsteps you, and they both miss, slamming
I'm
into
gonna
the
try
ground.
one more time, I guess.
Wait, what? What
Yeah,
happened to Slate?
I will say that you could still hit him, yeah, with a +0 on your sledgehammer. It'd have to be a good roll.
It was an 11.
No, that is not going to do it. So 3 mighty swings.
All right, I'm gonna take a nap. Tell me if I can hit.
Bing bong.
3
That
swings.
was so aggravating.
It's okay. We'll come back. We'll make up for it. It's fine.
Okay, so that is going to be Rick. Back to you.
Oh, Ricky Ticky.
Ricky Ticky Tavi.
I didn't have to use my armor at all. I just wasted an action. I think we should like try to take out this lady.
Yeah,
first.
let's try to take one out. I think we should.
Between you and me,
I
Dino,
think we
we
can get her. So
take her out.
So Lucy would like for you to get off the cliff. I'm
No,
not sure what that would take.
matter. It doesn't matter because I can't inspire you guys and command Nelson and do what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I'm
You probably have to go down the stairs though, right? Like I can't just like jump down that cliff.
You could.
do it. You could if you make
I
a
could,
good
yeah.
athletics check.
I have a much higher acrobatics than I have athletics.
You could do an
you could use
acrobatics
a little hand as
roll
a proof.
if you want to try to get down there.
Do you want me to go try to get down there, Lucy?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter for what I am planning on doing.
I want to try to get away from Ice Boy too, so that might not be a bad idea to try to get down there.
I mean, there are bushes. You know how.
Our bushes, I can land.
You know
I
how
can,
well that worked out for Samuel L. Jackson and the
Yeah,
Rock.
aim for the bushes.
Good. If you want to jump down to
I
down to the
just go to
bushes,
my funeral.
go for it.
I'll try it.
Acrobatics.
I use Wait, can I use acrobatics instead of athletics?
Yeah, acrobatics.
Yep.
Use acrobatics.
It's a D20.
Yep.
15.
15. Okay, yeah. So you kind of slide down the hill into these into and onto these bushes, which are nice and soft.
Rhododendron.
You land softly. You land softly and end back up on your feet, right below the bushes. That's one action.
All right.
Nice.
Am I
Look at
I climb out of the rhododendron and I take aim with my taser at unnamed lady before us.
Okay, go for it.
Am I down a little further?
You can hit it. That's fine.
Yeah, at least I have an angle now. Right. Hold on. Ooh. Fuck. Am I inspired?
Yeah, you are.
Oh man, I got 15 then.
15 is not gonna do it.
God damn it, man.
Nah.
The
Again,
die
I
is not
that.
kind.
The taser wires fly right past it. She dodges, kind of waves some water around, like kind of redirecting them away from her face. So you miss, and that's the end of your turn. So it is now Lucy's turn, and you guys are no longer inspired.
But you're about to be.
Yeah.
Inspire.
You're about to be inspired.
Ooh.
Be inspired.
I'm gonna go for a little tub thumping.
Oh, love tub thumping.
Oh, get knocked down. When I get up again.
She actually didn't mean that song. She meant the deep tracks.
Deep tracks only.
That's what I'm
I can't
saying.
think of another song by them.
Okay. That is gonna be for 2 rounds. I got 19.
Nice.
Oh shoot! That's inspired AF.
Killing it, Lucy.
And
At least somebody can roll the die.
Yeah, stay safe up there.
command Nelson to like drop the vial on someone. Are they gonna have to make an acrobatics check to catch it, or can they just catch it?
Nelson, yeah, you can command Nelson to drop it on somebody, and we'll have them make a acrobatics check to immediately use it.
Okay.
That's fair.
Who needs HP the most? I kind of want to give it to Dino, but Ruby, how you doing?
I feel like I've got more than half of my HP.
I also have more than half. I have 39 right now.
I have 29 to 44, so.
Or I have 20.
But I always plan on being in the mix. I have good acrobatics.
Do you want it?
I'll take it.
Do you want it, Slate?
If someone else feels like they need it more, I don't.
What do you got, Slate?
Lower than the other. He has 19.
Oh, go for it, Slate.
All right. So I'm going to command Nelson's 2 actions to. Wait, first I'm going to move.
Okay.
I'm going to move like behind Slate.
So you're gonna come down the stairs.
If I'm next to Slate, can
You can just heal.
one action of Nelson's be coming back to me and dropping it to Slate on the way? Or is that 2 actions even if I'm right next to him?
Well, what is your intention? What do you want to happen?
If I'm next to, like, can I have Nelson do an action and, like, sting somebody and then come back to me whilst dropping the vial on Slate if I'm right next to him?
If you are past Slate, then I will let Nelson drop it on his way back to you.
Okay, that's what I wanted to be to the left of him.
Okay, so you're to the left of Slate, and
I mean, does he need to come back to you specifically, or just
Yes, he's my baby.
you can command him from anywhere? I thought.
yeah, you can from anywhere. But if that's what you want to do to get him out of range of
I want to get him out of range of people.
this guy. Yeah, so he flies past and kind of is next to you. He drops the vial.
Wait, that's going to be his second action.
What?
That's going to be his second action then, if he can do that in one action.
Yeah, well, and yeah, okay. So what do you want his first action to be?
He gets 2. So
Yeah.
first I want him to do something to Stuart. Um. I'm gonna have him use his mandible.
Mandible. So he's
No.
gonna...
He's going for the eyes.
All right, so he goes for the eyes. Yeah, so he goes. Nelson goes for the eyes. Dives down in like a hellish quick manner, and kind of like uses mandibles at the at Stuart's eyes. So Stuart is now dazzled.
Yes.
And he will begin bleeding momentarily. It's about to be his turn. So
Look what I can do.
Okay, now now Nelson can come get next to me, but like behind me.
So he flies past you, drops the vial to Slate on the way over. Slate catches it. If you'd like to use it now, you have to make an acrobatics check.
Can I make an athletics check?
You can make athletics. That's fine. To catch it.
If you don't use it now, there's.
If you fail, you just have to use an action on your turn to use it. But if you succeed, then you can use it now.
It hit the edge of the box and is not landed on a certain number.
Yeah, reroll it.
Oh, again.
If
Cocked.
It's cocked.
It wasn't quite.
Oh yeah, it wasn't quite flat. You should have went with the 10.
I should have went with the 10.
What
Sounds
did
It's
you
good.
get?
a 2.
A 2?
It's a
Plus
2.
Whatever.
Plus
Plus 6.
That is not going to succeed. So you have the vial. You haven't dropped it or anything. You just hold on to it.
You caught it in your pocket.
Yeah, you got it like in the apron pocket. So you've got the vial. It is now going to be Stuart's turn. And I keep shuffling this around.
It's one of them rolls.
I called it. I knew there was bad rolls coming.
Oh, Stuart just took 6 bleed damage.
Oh yeah, fuck you.
Oh no, sorry. It's a D4. Sorry.
Oh no, you should take 4 then.
He should, but he's not going to. He took 2. It took 2 damage.
Donnie is shaking his head.
Donnie
Stuart
over here.
Stuart is going to attempt to send a wave of water at Slate, who just like
Stuart is going to soil his pants.
Where's this wave coming from?
So
he's
he's got his arm out, I guess.
No,
He's
he
got
has
one
one.
arm out. He only needs one arm to do this type of attack. He still can't hit
And
the water
he's
whip.
dazzled.
He's dazzled, so it's more likely that he'll miss you. So he is going to attempt this. First, I'll roll for the dazzle. So if he rolls a 1 through 4, then it is a complete miss. He rolled a 6. Okay, so the dazzle effect didn't affect him. This is now the attack roll, which is a 27
Whoa.
to hit you. So he's definitely going to hit you. It does 7 damage. And pushes you back 5 feet. So it pushes you back square. Let's see. He has... What has he done so far? Bled. He's attacked. Stuart is going to...
Alex, you try that shit on me.
Oh, as you say that out loud,
Oh no.
he turns to you and brings the wave of water back and attempts to throw it up at you. That's a 18? Does that hit you?
No.
All right,
Wait. Yeah,
It
Did you
does
take
see.
more damage?
because I'm raging.
Oh,
So my
right.
AC is 18.
But you're also
Oh.
inspired.
So then no.
Oh, wait, inspired doesn't affect that. Never mind.
No,
I
what a
fucked
roller
up, sorry.
coaster.
I know.
You take 6 damage.
Oh, bitch.
6 damage, and the wave of water. You're on the stairs, so it kind of pushes you, but like you don't go up the stairs because physics.
It's physical.
That
And
is
Also,
going
I'm
to.
super strong.
When has physics ever applied in this game?
He only every time we've played.
Did we all just literally give fucking Iceman the high ground?
Fish Tips is still up there.
Yeah.
Just the high ground.
For
He's
city.
a fucking
No.
sacrifice at this point.
I don't know
Like
how high
what?
up Nelson is. He could be higher than everybody.
Stuart
True,
is going
nothing.
to come down to the lady's side, putting him in range of attack of opportunity from Dino. If you want to do that.
Give him the smack.
Where you asked me if I would choose to or not to
Well,
attack.
remember you get 1 reaction per round. So
I
like,
get one.
if she moves, then you could get her, but you don't know what she's going to do yet.
But she definitely has less HP, I feel.
Stuart has less HP actually. Stuart is looking more beat up than
Well, then let's
unnamed
go
lady.
Stuart then. Let's go Stuart.
Get it.
Yeah.
All right, you can roll an attack on Stuart.
Stuart. All right, so going for a hockey stick.
Let's do it.
I should stop rolling my dice in the meantime. All right, come on, baby. Give me a good one. Oh, no.
You're in fine.
15 plus 1, 16.
16 is not going to hit.
Ooh.
So as he runs towards you, you swing at him, and he kind of just like ducks backwards, and it misses it. The lady is going to go now. She is going to run past
On her pants.
towards Rick.
Oh.
Sorry, can't get her.
She's going to try to hit you with a wave of water as well.
She can't hit me. Her aim is terrible.
24 to hit you. That is definitely a hit. So she hits you.
Jesus.
You take
Yeah,
5 damage.
5 bitch ass damage.
Oh, it seems so easy for Scott to hit it. Oh, 24 to hit? Yeah, that's definitely.
My rolls are on point tonight, man. You also
There,
get pushed back 5 feet. She's also going to attempt to hit you with a whip.
Jesus. You're gonna kill me.
That is 15. So that's not going to hit. And that is her
Yeah,
turn.
that's what we thought.
I expertly dodged it.
Okay, and Slate, that is your turn.
And so we go to war.
Before you act, your wound is still cold, so you need to make that d20 roll and roll 15 or higher to stop the.
Blake's cold as ice. His loins are frigid.
Why?
Take 6 points of damage.
No, you roll a d6. That's how much damage you take.
Oh,
Those 2.
that's good.
He's got
That roll.
frozen loins.
That's sick.
So you take 6 cold damage,
You better take that vial before you die.
and you can now act.
Yeah, you should probably take that because you have 6 HP right now.
Is that vial a action?
Drinking the vial is an action, yes.
Okay, well that's the first thing I do.
Okay, so you
All
drink
we know is that it heals them, not us. You might have just killed yourself.
Or you'll turn into a waterbender. One or the other.
So you can roll. This is a lesser healing potion. So you can roll 2d8 plus 5, and that's how much HP you'll recover.
A lot. It's fucking weird. That's the lesser one.
Pretty good.
2d8 plus 5. That's not bad.
Until you get 7 total.
8, nice.
6, 14.
Okay, so 14 plus 5, so
That's 19.
19 recovered. Good.
And back up to 25.
I'm glad I gave it to you.
Yeah, that was close there.
You better fist bump Nelson on your way out.
Oh,
You still have 2 actions left.
Can I not use an action and just look up over at Nelson and be like, "Thanks, dude."
You
Absolutely.
can save an action.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. That's fine.
Uses up all your actions for this turn and next.
Free action to communicate your gratitude.
I want to shoot my slingshot at Stuart.
Stuart. Okay. Go ahead and make that roll.
That is I'm inspired.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a 17.
17 exactly hits.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Where do you
Oh
go?
man.
So
Slingshot.
you're inspired.
So you roll your damage,
No,
1d6, and then add 3 since you're inspired.
No, it should have been Iceman.
But also 1d4 bleed, right?
No, he's already taken that damage.
On his
He
turn.
takes that damage on his turn, which he took on his last turn.
Oh, I thought it said strikes you land on the target also deal 1d4.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Okay, you're right.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Nelson.
Yeah, so he takes additional.
Yeah.
D4. So you can roll d6 to d4.
It's all right. We'll do Diney's job.
Yeah, I need. This is why I need
We'll
associate.
keep you in check, DM.
Keeping track of Nelson's vibe, you know.
So the damage was 4, and now I'm rolling a d4
Okay.
plus 3 to bleed or
Plus
whatever.
So 4 plus 3. Did you add the 1 for inspired yet, or no?
Yes.
Okay, so he takes 7 damage. Okay. Yeah, Stuart, bleeding from the eyes, while already bleeding, gets smacked in the fucking eye with a rock. He's looking rough. He's kind of like, he doesn't know what to do. He's got his one arm still kind of tied up, and he's kind of trying to fight all you guys off. He's like, you guys are ganging up on me. Yeah, he's bleeding pretty good. Is that your entire turn? Or do you have any more actions?
One more, right?
Yeah. I have one more action.
Okay.
I raise my shield.
Okay. So your shield's up. That is going to be Dino.
Finish Stuart off.
All right. So I got them both right in between me. So they're both within 5 feet of me, right? It doesn't
Yes.
have to be directly next to it. It's diagonal also works.
Yeah.
All right. So I don't have to move.
I forgot.
I could just try to smack the fuck out of Stuart.
Go for it.
That was within range.
I will. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a regular one-shot attack.
Okay.
All right.
Would have been IE instead of slingshotting.
Fucking 18.
18 hits.
Just barely.
Yeah, it's a 17 to hit him, so roll damage.
Now get that damage, and remember you're inspired.
Oh, so it would have been 19, but yeah. So, but yeah, damage D10 plus 4. Go, come on, D10.
Plus,
You've not treated
do
me
plus
correctly.
5. Plus 5 for inspired.
Oh yeah, let's just do plus 5 for inspired. Hey, 12.
12
Everything all
damage.
together.
Alright, so you smack
Chunk?
the fuck out of Stuart. Stuart, for a moment, as you hit him, goes down to like one knee, and he is bleeding badly. He is in rough shape.
Oh no, he's still not even dead. I
He's
guess
not.
I have to finish him off.
Keep beating him.
Did he go down to his legs or knees?
He went down like almost to a knee for a second, but he's still standing.
Hold your hockey stick under his chin like they do with swords in those movies and get information out of him, and then
Feel like any last words?
I feel like I'm a little too close to. I want to take one swipe at the chick too, if I could. Do it all. You know what I mean?
but
Instead of threatening him, maybe we can threaten her. because I feel like he's on his last legs. And if we kill him and then threaten her, because she seems to be in love with Stuart.
Lucy's got some ideas.
Talking to him doesn't use up an action.
If you just, I guess it depends on what you're doing.
You don't have to. That's just my suggestion.
I don't think we need to talk to everybody. Just kill them.
I don't mind killing somebody at first. Well, the last time we killed somebody first, the second bear was much more fair.
Honey came after me.
Yeah, this is true. So this could be my chance because Stuart is okay.
Yeah, but these people aren't animals. They're just
They're pirates. What's the difference?
different
But
fanatics.
they're fanatics though. Yeah, they've
Right,
cut
so they're a normal
their
person.
hands. Do we believe that they've cut their hands for these waterbending abilities? Because I will gladly cut my hand to be able to bend water. I guess that's what I really want to know. All right, cool. I grab my hockey stick and I place it under Stuart's chin, very threateningly, and I ask him, "How did you acquire these powers? And how could I possibly acquire these powers?"
He says to you, as like he's barely standing, he says, "Typhus is a false god," and spits in your face.
Yeah.
But as he does it,
This is not the first person to spit in my face, by the way. My face has been spat in multiple times now.
You see that he, as the spit comes out of his mouth, he kind of, it moves in the air and he directs it at your eyes.
He's got expert spit control.
I try to use my dexterity to swat the spit from the chin. I have the hockey stick under his chin. I try to move it so it swats the fucking spit expertly before it hits me in the face.
Pretty quick.
You could do that, but it's going to cost you an action if you do that.
Fine, I just take the spit in the face then.
It doesn't have any effect on
That
you.
was
Just
a trick.
a little
Take
spit.
30 points of damage.
I don't wipe it from my eyes because I'm sure that'll cost me a fucking action. But so I say, so Genera is your idol, eh?
And what do you know of Genera?
The name. That's it.
That's all you'll get.
Goddess of the deep. Bitch, I'm about to eviscerate you.
I will gladly give my life for the goddess of the deep.
Sombrero, somebody please get the sombrero. Get this fucking guy. The golden sombrero.
Happy birthday.
We shall fucking eviscerate you today. Hey. So what I'm the knowledge that I'm gaining is that Typhus seems to be on our side because we are technically pirates right now. And Genera is the opposite side of creeps and jerks. So I don't know exactly what's happening, but I guess I wipe my fucking face off. Do one of those. He's still standing.
Yep.
And I haven't wasted any of my actions, right?
He's just wobbling at this point, barely standing on his
He's
feet.
kind of like ready for a fatality.
Yeah, like yeah, he's like
Fatality.
Is that what it looks
but
like?
you're holding him.
Tried to do-
Finish him.
It almost feels like you're
Tried to
holding
do
him up
friendship, but it didn't
with
work.
your stick.
Yeah, so I catch him a few times. I catch him
Yeah.
like, hey, stop falling. I stand him back up. I make sure he's standing back up, and I try. I feel like again, he's not trying to give me any information, so I will, try to decapitate him with my hockey stick.
Okay.
Decapitated.
Take your swing.
I will take my swing.
Swing your swing.
I already took one swing, right?
Yeah, this is your second attack.
Yeah, so this is my second swing. Come on, baby. Damn it. That's a 10.
10. So that is somehow not going to hit him. He's barely standing.
So I make that look like I missed him on purpose to try to intimidate him more.
Gotcha. So you get right. It's like you swing it right up to his face, but then you don't hit him.
Yeah.
And stoically, he kind of he's not very stoic at this point, but he's kind of woozy and flinches a little bit as it comes towards his face, fully prepared for his head to come flying off. We're gonna go back to Iceman now. It is now his turn. He is going to.
Wait, I didn't take a third turn, did I? Did I move? No, I didn't move.
Oh, you want to? Okay, sorry. I thought you took a third.
Yeah, so I just really want to.
Did we establish wiping his eyes was an action or not?
No, it's okay.
Didn't do it.
I want to pretend like I'm gonna hit him in the balls.
You want to pretend?
Well, I mean, if he fucking goes to cover it, then I won't. But if he doesn't go to cover it, then I definitely will just hit him in the balls.
Okay.
I guess that's a fight dirty. Is that a fight dirty?
If you're gonna I guess if you're gonna try to hit him in the beanbag, then.
Well, yeah, because then he won't be prone, but he'll be bended over.
Yeah,
He'll
probably fall to his knees if you hit him in the nuts. So you can fight dirty.
Yeah, I wanna fucking try to hit him in the nuts real quick.
Okay.
But without everybody else seeing. Like, at this point, people they realize that he was kind of wobbly, and I kind of do this out of camera. You know what I mean? Son of a bitch. 17. All right, so I did beat. Yeah.
17. Yeah. So okay. So as he's kind of wobbling and you're holding him up, he kind of like leans in, almost like for support on you. And as he does so, you use your knee and hit him right in the groin, and he takes it. He almost starts like dry heaving and falls to his knees. So he's now on both knees.
You say, "Ow, my balls."
He does not say "ow, my balls."
I don't know what he's talking about.
So now he's down on his knees. The Iceman cometh. So he is going to. Let's see. So Iceman is going to take a step towards Ruby.
Rubes.
Take a little swing.
Give her that Reuben
with his claw.
It's the claw.
That is
Uh-oh, there's a lot of count.
that is unfortunately going to crit Ruby.
Oh, Rubes.
So you are taking. Oh, that's bad.
Dead.
13. You take 26 points of damage.
Oh no.
Sweet baby.
I'm right here, Ruby.
And the wound that you take from his claw as he slashes you almost like across the belly. You can see as he goes across, like you see those ice shards coming out. As he does this, you notice that Felix, as a reaction, jumps down with his cutlass.
There's a reaction
From the stairs.
You with a love connection.
And tries to take a little slice at our boy here.
All he's gonna do is like knock more ice into Ruby.
I'm coming for you, my love.
He's gonna
Do
miss. Actually, he misses.
He does nothing. I knew it was.
He swings.
You made it sound so.
He goes for a swing. Sorry, I thought it was. I forgot the AC was so high.
Even with inspiration.
Even with inspiration, he was one off from getting it.
Son of a fish nips.
So he just barely misses. Almost like you can see the ice. A little bit of ice like flakes off on his cutlass as he just misses. hitting Iceman here. But he did try to leap to your defense.
How romantical.
Iceman's going to turn around and try to
So romantical.
claw at Felix. That's a 17. It's not going to hit. So he misses. So he turns around and tries to claw, like almost like as the cutlass misses him. He turns around and it's just like as a instinct, he claws backwards and Felix dodges the claw. It's now Felix's turn. He is going to again try to. Well, let's do this. He's going to come down the stairs, and he is going to attempt to push Ruby out of the way. Now, you can let him do this, or you can fight him on this.
Be like, babe, I didn't hear no bell. No.
All right, so you're gonna fight him on it. So he's trying to try to push you anyway. Make an athletics. Oh, what is your athletics? He just has to beat your athletics. Your athletics
Plus 11.
So he's got a DC of 21. If he beats a 21, then he pushes you out of the way. He rolled a nat 20, so he pushes you.
Now you roll a nat 20.
He pushes you 5 feet, a little bit down the stairs, and then is going to attempt again to use his cutlass on Iceman here. He rolled another nat 20.
Oh my gosh!
Oh man!
So that is going to be double damage here. Fortunately, he rolled.
He said, "You do not mess with Bay."
So he does 8 damage to Iceman. Plus 1, 9 damage.
Wow, 8 was double.
Did Fish Lips just roll 2 nat 20s?
2 nat 20s in a row. Yeah.
Oh my god.
He gets a hero point.
Oh yeah, Fish Lips gets a hero point.
He also took 9 points of damage from the ice.
No.
Good.
So he took more damage than he gave out.
The real hero in the middle of battle.
That's his turn. So Ruby, it is now you.
I'm gonna go back up them steps and swipe at my
Well, come
foe.
on, heal you.
They're gonna be like killing each other.
You're gonna smack him now.
Don't,
Oh, but
be-
then it's gonna cause damage to my boy.
Don't. Tell him a bad joke or something. Oh no, then doesn't that make him want to attack you? Don't do that either.
I can't do that while I'm raging.
Just come to mommy. Come to me. I heal you. I love
You
you.
have like 10 points of health left.
Nelson, give you cuddles.
I hear you.
Come hide
You
in the
guys-
bed behind me.
Your guys' love for each other is so pure. It's amazing.
Me and Ruby or me and Nelson?
Laura and Amy.
Oh, true. Well, that was never in question.
No.
True.
How many rounds is a rage? If it says 1 minute,
10 rounds.
how many rounds have we gone through?
Like 4.
Like four,
but this
yeah.
is the 4th round. So yeah, you're on your 4th round of rage.
You got plenty of time.
Because yeah, Inspire, I believe, is about to end, right? Or is it ending next turn?
That's up to you, buddy.
I forget.
Yeah.
I forget.
No.
I know we had 2 rounds of Inspire this time though.
Well, we started with 2. Now we have 2 again.
This is the first round of Inspire.
Okay, so then this is.
Yeah, I think there's one more.
It's a third. This is only the 3rd round of action then.
Yeah.
So you have 7 rounds of rage left.
That's it.
Ain't gonna take that long. Can she unrage?
Yeah. She can unrage.
This is the 4th
But I'm
round.
not gonna.
No, she's not. She's the most stubborn barbarian I've ever seen, and she's so hot.
Aren't you at like 10 health?
Like,
What?
How much health are you at?
I'm at 7.
please,
shit.
me. I can't fully restore your health, but I can help
Did you
a
add
little.
your +3 from
baby
rage?
girl.
At the very beginning, I did. Yep.
Okay.
But she took like 26 in 1 hit last turn.
Yeah, 4.
Well, also consider who can actually revive anybody. Laura?
I can stabilize a dying ally.
But can anybody actually revive somebody?
There's no revivify. No one has revivify.
Oh, shit. Okay, so yeah, let's definitely make it a point to heal her.
I really wish my boy wasn't so close. I don't want him to take any damage.
You can push him.
How's,
You got to take damage yourself.
how's he looking?
Yeah, push him and run
He's
away.
good. He's looking pretty good. He's only taken
Yeah.
2 hits, and I believe they were both just ice damage.
In all his mug glory.
And he's.
I'm gonna. You move me back up.
I did. Yep.
Can I undo that?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so you're down 1 space lower. The bottom
Yeah, I
of
was
the
just
stairs.
1 space lower. Now for sudden charge, can I move, attack, and move? Because it says I can do 2 move actions. Or is that just like to gain distance?
It's supposed to be to gain distance, yeah.
Okay. And what is my? How close do I have to be to hit?
You have to be within 5 feet. You have to be within a square.
Like I don't have any ranged attacks.
Nope.
I need to give you Molly Hatchet.
I'm going to step to the left twice,
Okay.
and then I'm going to javelin my shovel at Iceman.
You're gonna throw it?
Yeah.
Oh no. You do still have your hammer, so you're good.
Okay. So you're going to. That's gonna be your entire turn. So you have to pull out your shovel and then wind up and throw it.
You may still hit fish nips.
Yeah. But your dexterity is not as good as your strength. So, I will say that I'll give you a +8 to hit instead of +10.
Okay.
I think that's
Red,
not,
blue, or green, guys.
That's not what would really happen, but that's what I'll do.
Blue.
Since I don't know the rules.
I mean, who throws a shovel honestly?
Honestly.
Okay, well that's a 20.
You know, cat.
24 hits. You can roll damage as you throw the shovel up the stairs at
I just like.
Iceman.
A dull shovel up.
It's not dull. I sharpen it every day before I go to sleep.
It's a shovel.
It's so hard to get hit by a shovel that was thrown at you.
Yeah, no matter what part you get hit with, it would fucking hurt.
It would hurt.
Let's see which part you hit with.
You can totally sharpen the
13.
edge of a shovel.
13 damage. You added 1 for Inspire?
14.
15.
How did you do that? What die did you roll?
1d8 plus 4.
That's a max of 12, and then you add 1. That's 13. Is the most you
But
can
I'm
do.
also raging, so it's plus 4 damage.
Oh, I forgot you were raging.
Oh, you raging son of a bitch! You old sailor,
You
you.
old raging.
This is why
That's
we
plus
need
8.
Donnie.
Because of things like this. As long as you guys remind me, that's fine. So 14, you said?
Yes.
You smack him.
In the loin.
You
I
smack
wanted
him.
to impale him. Is like I'm throwing it to impale him. Not first, just like bounce off.
Okay, yeah, I mean, you definitely cut through him. You did not completely impale him, but it does like cut kind of through his side, and like it hits him pretty hard. He's definitely hurting. Again, ice shards fly off of him, and old Felix takes 10 damage.
Yeah, like
Felix.
And that is your turn. So it is now Rick's turn.
All right, we gotta try to kill some people here.
Everyone is still standing.
Maybe we gotta try to take out Stuart. Gotta give it that Stuart. Should I just try to shoot him with the taser and try to finish him off?
Come on, taser.
Oh, I don't know where his health's at. Like how much damage I need to
He
deal.
should, like, I just smacked him one good
not
time, I
looking
think.
good.
He
Um,
wasn't looking good, and then I smacked him again.
You can make a perception check if you like on him. I
That's free.
I think
Like
you
for
should.
free?
You should, yeah, for free. You should make a perception check on him. You're gonna want.
Sure.
To
Can I
do-
roll?
Yeah.
Hold on. Perception.
Yeah, you want.
Not my best work. You may have. Does Inspire count for that?
No, but you
No.
get +5 using your perception. So.
Yeah, no, 7.
Okay. All right. Never mind. You're good. Go ahead. Go. Take your turn. You don't notice anything.
I can't perceive a damn thing.
You don't notice
perceive
anything.
that his name is Stuart.
He's not standing very well. I mean, he's woozy, and he's down on his knees. He got hit in the nuts. So you assume, you're not sure.
Do we think that 1d4 plus 1 of damage could take him out?
I believe in whatever you believe in.
Oh, you gotta do time flies.
I could try it, but like, if it's not enough, I guess if I did it and it wasn't enough damage, I could do another one.
Correct.
Hey,
I was trying to do it in one action. If I was going to do
That sounds
multiple,
like a good chance. Do 2 of those.
one of those would be like, if I was going to do 2, I might as well just do the taser.
Well, it's up to
Yeah,
Time
that's
flies
guaranteed
is
that's
a
a hit.
guaranteed hit.
That's true.
But if you do
I would
one,
say guarantee hit twice.
if you do one and then you
I can find out what happens, right?
yeah, but then that will count as your 2 times using it. It'll be 2 separate times instead of one use. You know what I mean?
Right. If I have to use it a second time, it would be two times.
Correct. Yeah, and then you'd be out.
Yeah, you're right. I can only do it 3 times per turn. Yeah, okay, I'll do 3 times per turn. Oh, this is the decisions.
What would Rick do?
Make
What
up
would Rick do?
your mind.
Rick would have perceived better.
Probably should have.
But because he didn't, what would his action be?
He would. I've never used time flies. I'm gonna use it right now.
Let's use it.
How many shots are you taking?
I just took the 1 to start. Can I take another one later, or do I have to commit?
You could, like I said, you could take another one, but then that will be your limit. You can only do it twice per hour. But if you do 2 shots at once, then it only counts as 1 use. If you do 1 shot and then 1 shot, then that counts as 2 uses.
You might
Won't
as well
that count
do
as 2? Won't that count as 2 actions if I?
No.
Yeah, if you use it, so like the limit 2 per hour means you can use the ability only twice, like in a battle.
Right.
So like if you're doing it as 2, like if you do 1 action and then like if you do it as a 2 action.
I was trying to limit it to
Act.
1 action. Was my.
You're right. If you're doing it just 1, then that's fine. Yeah, that only, but that counts towards 1, and then you could do it a second time, but then you're out.
All right, gotcha. Okay, that's fine. I'm just doing the 1 for now.
Okay. What do you
And we're in Inspired, right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You hit him with
I got.
and he
I rolled a 4, so I got 6.
he only had 2 hit points. So he falls forward on his face. And as his head hits the ground, it explodes into water, and
like a fucking cantaloupe.
he just like washes away, and the water's absorbed into the ground. The woman's like, Stuart! Reaches a hand out to him. You notice as he kind of dissipates that his blue cape is still there, and it's kind of like his clothes stay behind. You also notice that he had another vial on his belt that he did not get the chance to use.
Ooh.
Because you took him down. That's what you would have perceived if you rolled higher. But you can see it now that he's dead.
Gotcha.
And you still have 2 actions left.
I still have 2 actions left. I am going to, just because I can, use the little hand to snatch up that vial.
He
Okay.
could have just gone. and
Could
picked
walk
it
over and
up.
pick it up, but that's not fun.
Yeah, so you immediately grab the vial with your little hand, and it shoots back to you, and you have it.
Is drinking it another action?
Yes.
Can I drink it in one swoop with the acrobatics check?
In this case, yeah, okay. If you plan on drinking it,
Or you could share it with Ruby, who's like almost dead.
True, but I'm not looking great either.
Oh, true.
Not as bad as Ruby though.
you can
You can
make
hold
it.
on to it for a second.
I mean, whatever you want to do.
Do I even know it's really the same thing? Maybe this is
It
like
looks the
poison.
same. It looks the same. But you don't know. You don't have knowledge of.
I would only drink it if I could drink it all in one action. If I could like pick it up and drink it in one action, then I would do it. But otherwise, I'll just hold on to it.
All right, so you just hold on to it for now. It's gonna end your turn, and it's now Lucy's turn.
That's only my second action. I have one more.
Little hand is 2 actions.
Is it?
Yes.
You're right. Never mind.
You correct.
Oh, you fucked up.
Ah, Donnied you.
You did. You got me.
Lucy's turn to act.
Lucy would like. That was just the first round of Inspire, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We're on the second one now.
Okay, I would like to give some good Java to my dear friend Ruby.
Okay. You can
Thanks,
roll.
girl.
You can roll.
Thanks, girl.
Girl.
Whatever that is.
Job.
The D10 plus 4.
Oh no.
Oh, 14.
Oh, a 10.
That's a critical heal.
Crit heal. All right, and you have one more action.
Um,
Cup of chat.
Cup of chat.
I want to send. Does Nelson have any type of stealth? I don't see it on his sheet.
Make him
Ralph
invisible.
has no stealth as he buzzes very loudly as he flies by.
Well, can he
You're
shoot?
like a jumbo jet.
He cannot shush without landing and walking, but he cannot walk very far.
He's so cute, though. I want Nelson to fly over. I want him to fly over near the lady, but I don't want her to hit him before. Oh, but he has 2 actions, so he may as well try and sting a bitch. All right.
Stupid. It's gone.
Send Nelson to homegirl.
Okay.
As well try to sting the bitch.
Can Nelson perceive if she has another file on her since Stuart had 2?
How would he?
He
I
has
mean,
Take
he
that
could
too.
perceive it, but he wouldn't be able to communicate that to you because he can't talk.
no, but he could grab it
We'll tell him to just go for it.
because he would know. I
You would
can
have to tell
say
him to go for it
if
and risk
he
it.
has a vial, grab it. If not, do this.
One or the other.
I would say if you're gonna have him go for it, then that's what you're gonna have to be your command. Like, he can't make those like decision, like a split decision like that. He's a B.
Okay.
He-
The
he's
negative
a-
for
He's the
intelligence.
B. He's the B.
I want him to fly over to her and sting her on her butt.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's going for the butt.
Touch the butt.
I was just gonna say that.
Meanwhile, I'm like playing with Ruby's hair, just like trying to soothe her.
Oh my
He
goodness,
tries to
hooray
sting the
for
butt,
this.
and she dodges out of the way of the
She
sting.
twerks. Did she twerk out of the way?
Yeah, like water, like she does like the
What?
thing
What?
with, like
twerk?
Kim Kardashian did with the cup on her butt. It was just like water just sitting there, and it distracts Nelson too
mug.
much.
The mug.
Yeah, and Nelson misses. That is your turn. So now it's her turn to act.
He's gonna kill me.
She has tears coming down her face.
He's gonna kill me.
Stuart, her beloved.
Yeah, she's not worried.
She's going to try to send a wave of water at Nelson.
Where are these waves?
Where even is Nelson?
She should try a human.
She should, but she's
How'd
mad.
you
She almost got
think of
stunned.
Did she even hit Nelson from that far?
He's just a baby.
17. She misses. Nelson. So
Yeah, she does.
She pushes a wave of
So
water.
could you bury Stuart's body?
Stuart has water that has been absorbed back into the ground at this point.
That's because his icon's still there.
I made it go away.
Did you? I still see it on the stream.
So
Weird.
water.
Unpause.
He became water that went back into the ground. That's what Stuart.
Yeah, he kind of just like collapsed into a puddle and is gone.
Okay, so I feel like that's the sacrifice you make to Genera.
She is going to still go for Nelson with another wave of water.
Yeah, there it goes.
She missed.
That's what you get. Don't come after my baby.
My baby.
She is going to. Let's see.
You be buzzing around. Zoop, zoop, zoop.
Bzz.
Can't catch me.
Bzz, bitch.
She's going to try
You don't
to
even
send
need
a
to make
whip.
me invisible.
Send a whip of water at Rick Times.
Not me.
Oh, it's 18 to hit you.
No. Health is low.
You take 7 damage
Blah, 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 blah.
as you're whipped with a water. It's sharper than you expect because it's a liquid and that's weird, but it hits you and cuts you. That's her turn. Slate, it is now you. You have to make your save for the cold damage that you're taking.
Just push.
Go Slate.
I'm taking damage.
Okay.
Classic
Roll a
Slate.
D6.
A 2. 5.
All right, so you take 5 cold damage. You can now act.
Okay. Is it possible to throw my improvised explosive device just past the Iceman so it does not hit fish lips?
Iceman, come back.
You could do that, but if you do that,
Splash is
Ice-
less damage.
It'd be a
yeah,
check.
splash is only 1, so he would only take 1 damage. But also
I
that
don't
means
wanna do
that if you throw it directly at the ice guy, Felix will only take 1 damage if you hit Iceman here.
So I want to improvise a very hot explosive device with the purpose of
Would you borrow some of my coffee?
melting some of Iceman's frozen power.
Gotcha. Okay. So your intent is
The lava gun.
to disable.
Yeah, very high heat explosive device. I gathered some magnesium from the ground.
Magnesium.
Just happen to have some magnesium.
I noticed some magnesium ore in the rock and
Okay. Alright,
used
yeah.
that with some thermite to make a very hot explosive.
All right, so you got like a thermite IED. You're gonna attempt to get rid of the ice. Okay, so yeah, go ahead and make the attack roll.
What is that?
He's gonna melt.
Fail. That was 2. I
Oh.
rolled a 2.
That is not gonna work. So, your thermite doesn't ignite, and kind of duds. For this particular round, you have 1 more action remaining.
And I am not close enough to tamper.
Nope.
Would I be in danger of hitting Felix with a slingshot?
No. You could sling past him.
Then I'm going to attempt to sling past him.
All right, so
Now, well, if this is another attack, though, doesn't that mean it's only +4?
+4, yeah.
Then I'm more inclined to raise my shield.
Okay. Cool. So you put your shield up. That's going to be Dino.
Yeah, I have to do it every round in order to be able to react.
Well, I've got Nelson and the girl right around me.
Sure,
I guess.
Finish off the girl and then do it for Nelson.
What are you going for? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
You could talk to her.
I could try to talk to her. I think they're pretty set in their ways, man.
Yeah.
She just saw Stuart die.
She's looking pissed. Yeah, because Stuart's gone. In fact, she yells up to the Iceman. She says, "Master Preston.
Preston.
Stuart is down."
Master Preston. All right, the master's name is
And
Preston.
he says, "Then he was weak."
Sounds like Stuart and the lady were fucking.
Expendable.
Preston.
Sounds like Preston is definitely the leader of the bunch.
Yeah, I would assume Preston is the Iceman. Okay. Shit, I just had an idea, and it kind of...
Sounds like Preston is either a butler or the rich man with a butler. It's got to be one or the other, like Preston.
Where were her last moves? Was it towards me or...
No, she attacked Nelson. Rick? She tried to attack Nelson and Rick.
Yeah. Finisher.
Because Rick killed Stuart.
Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of...
And then Nelson tried to sting her in the butt.
Yeah, tried to sting her in the butt. Alright.
Master Preston Stewart is down.
So I guess I'm just gonna fucking mollywhopper in the back of the head with my hockey.
You're mollywhopping.
Go for it.
Give her a good old mollywhopping. I guess I'll power play it, see if I can double it up.
Yeah.
Maybe this time it'll be good.
Go for it.
Come on, baby, give me something good. Woo! 11 plus 12.
That's gonna hit. That is a hit.
23. So I get 2 d10s plus 4.
The Aspire, 2 plus 5.
Yeah, that is a lot of damage.
8, 4, plus 5.
So 17.
12, 17.
17.
Okay. Yeah. So you hit her. The back of the head. She's feeling a little woozy. She kind of leans forward. But she is still standing. She turns and looks at you with like great anger, just like kind of growling under, like heavy breathing.
I have one more move left, so I'm gonna bring up my shield.
Okay. All right. So you put your shield. That is going to be.
Oh, she's still alive.
Yep. Now it's going to be our Iceman. And he says, "Weak. All of you are weak." And he claws at Felix here. Oh my.
Oh, Felix is dead.
That's gonna hurt.
Hopefully, Lucy can find another.
I feel like
Ruby, rather.
We'll have no problem finding another.
He rolled a 19.
Ruby.
Which is going to crit Felix.
Ooh, Felix, I hardly knew ye.
It's digging the grave.
7 plus 6 is 13. Times 2 is 26 damage. Felix
Oh no.
is not doing so well. He takes a hit hard
Still
with
alive.
his claw and just takes it across the chest. He is bleeding bad, and ice is starting to form through the claw mark that he just took, and he is looking very woozy at the moment, barely able to stand. Iceman is going to attempt to push Felix down the stairs.
Rick, you gotta help me heal some of these people.
I'm gonna have to, yeah. Do we really care about Felix?
Hey, well,
Yes.
that's no, we don't.
His
No, we don't.
athletics is 7, so 17. 7.
I would sooner drink this vial myself than give it to Felix.
He pushes.
Don't kill my fake boyfriend.
He pushes Felix down the stairs, and Felix, oh my god, I was so lucky. Felix is prone, but not unconscious.
Still barely alive.
Barely hanging on.
And
He's like Krillin in every Dragon Ball Z episode.
our icy friend is going to come over here to the cliffside.
Our icy friend.
Master Preston. At the end of his turn, it is now Felix's turn. He's gonna take one action to stand, and he's kind of doing this thing with his fists, but very.
I'm gonna say, honey, just take a beat, please.
Take a beat.
It's like, what was that, love? He turns towards you.
It's like Dwight Schrute and take a beat.
He's really hurt here.
Just have a seat. Sit on the steps for a second. Just skip this round.
This round.
That won't help us.
Make a persuasion check if that's what you want him to do.
Need
That
to be
will not
louder.
help us.
Conversation check.
You can use him as a meat shield.
Huh?
Felix, I have
16.
a
16?
picture.
He
up.
I'm sorry, I missed most of that. What?
I was just trying. I kept trying to get it. It's okay, Felix. I can help you in a minute. Just give me a second.
He
But it won't
just kind of
let me
sits where he is and he sits with cross-legged and just kind of puts his hands in his lap.
Please
He's
cross
like,
out.
I've really taken a
Please
beat
cross
here.
that yourself.
And that's gonna be his turn. That's all he's gonna do. Ruby, it is your turn. You need to make a save, DC 15 save for your cold damage.
Roll a 19 plus whatever I need to.
19, so you succeed. Okay, so you're the ice on your wound ceases, so you don't take
Okay.
that damage. It is now your turn to act. We gotta wind this down. It's almost 11
Yeah, it's
o'clock.
late.
Yeah.
Sir Preston, how far do I have to run to get to him?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet.
Okay, I would
I'm
like
sorry,
a sudden charge.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to be in range of him. So you can take one action and then attack if you like.
Okay, but on my way, can I lean down and grab Fish Nips by the cheeks and give him a big smooch on the kiss?
A big smooch on the kiss.
Smooch on the
Good
kid.
old
Smooch on the
smooch on the
kiss.
kisser. You certainly can.
Smooch on the lips.
She said smooch on the kiss.
I'm gonna give him a big old kiss on those big old nips.
I'm
Alright.
gonna you're kissing
All right,
smooch.
so you
And
run
then,
past.
and then I'm gonna race over to
Yeah.
You give him a
fucking
little kiss.
Preston.
He blushes a little bit. He's like, "All right, love." He's still kind of out of it, so he's like,
He was like, "Hey."
that was you, right? And he sees you run by. Okay, and then now you're next to Master Preston.
I'm gonna sledgehammer him.
Oh, pulling out the
Go
sledge.
for it.
Nat 1, you hate to see it.
No, it is 30.
You're
30.
inspired.
Oh, shit.
1.
31. It is.
31, he's
definitely enough to
dead.
hit. Yeah.
Because it's plus 10 plus
Can
my
that
roll.
knock him off the cliff?
That's 20. It's 30. Hold
It's
on.
not enough to
Hold
do
on.
that. If she would have crit, I would have maybe given that to her.
It's 32.
That sounds like a crit.
Oh wait, it's 32.
It's 17 plus 10 plus 4 plus 1.
Oh wow.
Where's the plus 4? Because you're
32.
raging. No, plus 4. No,
32.
No. You don't add the
Because
plus
I'm
4.
raging.
That's to your damage, not to your hit.
Oh, you're right.
Or yeah.
That'd been really cool. So plus 10 plus 1. So 28.
28. Yeah, it's not enough to crit yet. But you
Still
do hit
cool.
him. You do hit him.
Okay.
Like not refreshing.
Ugh.
11.
11 damage.
Not terrible.
That's
Got
pretty
better.
good. You smack
Could have
him.
been better.
You see the ice kind of like off of his skull, kind of like it's starting to be more faded than it was. So like he's definitely like not doing hot. However, some of those shards go your way, and you take 3 damage.
That's fine. I whack him again.
Go for it.
That is a 23 to hit. 24.
24 hits. You don't even have to roll damage. Where are you hitting him? Like, what are you doing exactly?
Well, if it was coming off of his head, I'm gonna hit his head again.
All right, so you hit him once in the head, and you see ice fly off. Some of it kind of shatters back on you, and you hit him a second time in the head, kind of in the same spot. And as you hit him, you see the indent of your sledgehammer go into his head, as he falls forward off of the cliff, and explodes in to shards of ice and water, and dissipates into the rhododendron.
Yes. Yeah, the rhododendron.
And then I go like this to fish nips.
Okay, he can't. He's not paying attention because he's not feeling well.
I love you. Wait, I mean.
Oh, that's quick.
All right. So that's your
He's turning
turn.
away.
Do you have any more? Yeah, you moved and you attacked twice. So it's now
Yeah.
Rick's turn to act.
It's time to finish off the last person we don't know the name of.
Ask her what her name is as you swing at her.
Say your name to me before I blast you
What's
with
your
this
name, bitch?
taser.
She.
Do you want a true headstone? All right,
Yeah. Do you want us to carve anything on your headstone, or do you want it to be blank?
Would you rather be unnamed soldier?
She says, "This isn't over."
Bitch.
It's about to be. You about to take this
Take
taser?
your action.
You about to get
I
tased.
feel like
Taser.
you should not make her turn into water. You should make her body somehow
I already rolled.
force her body into not turning into water. Then it would be over.
I already rolled the taser.
Never mind.
But I rolled a 28.
A 28
Taser.
is a critical hit.
You hardly even knew her.
Dead.
Go ahead and do your.
2d6s, yeah.
2 plus 4, and then times.
Still inspired, right?
Oh
my god.
You don't even have to roll.
Yeah, I rolled 15 damage.
Okay. Yeah. So you taser, and as you can see her kind of like, as she's being shocked that like her body's kind of collapsing into water. Her clothes fall down as she is turned into.
There you go.
You're naked.
A puddle.
Okay.
Turned into a puddle, and the water just kind of dissipates and absorbs into the ground. We are out of combat. You've taken down
Just dominated.
the three fanatics of Genera that you ran into earlier. So they're all dead. Felix had 1 hit point left at the end there.
Oh man!
As I rolled for damage of him falling down the stairs, and it was a 1. Because he had 2, and I rolled it, and that's why he was.
No way!
Yeah, it was a fucking 1.
That's amazing.
It's okay. I'm going to heal him. Hey guys, coffee break?
Let's take a coffee
Oh my
break.
god! Please, coffee break.
So we're healed next time.
So you all kind of gather back together. Now we have
I
another.
started a little fire for the people that got cold damage to like warm back up.
Okay, that's fine.
And the coffee's hot too, so that should help a little.
Oh yeah, true.
Is Nelson the only one of us that didn't take any damage the whole time?
Maybe.
That's cute.
He evaded.
We keep Nelson fucking safe.
Nelson was bobbing and weaving out there.
He was.
Yo, I'm pretty sure Nelson is our #1 priority.
Nelson was moving out there.
Protect Nelson at all costs.
I still get to keep that potion for later, then, right? So that I use it.
Yeah. So the potion.
I'm gonna break it in your. I'm gonna kick it in your pocket. Just
add that to your inventory, and then add that again. It's 2d8 plus 5 to heal.
2d8 plus 5.
Yeah.
You got a whole ass camel
one-time use item, right?
One-time use.
Yeah.
One did drop where the unnamed woman was as well. So there is a second one. As loot.
Grab it.
I'm looting it.
Yeah, whoever wants to take it. It's the same thing. 2d8 plus 5 to heal. So like their clothes kind of like stayed behind as they left. You see in the rhododendron, the pearlescent cape is also.
Why with the cape?
I want to peep it. Can I do a vibe check on the cape?
Sure.
I picked it up. I'm gonna use it to go invisible.
21.
Yeah. So.
No, I'm sorry. That's a big lie.
Oh.
That's a 4 out of 14.
11. I mean, it's the pearlescent cape. It's a hooded cape. I'll tell you like what it does.
Is it like the one from Doctor Strange?
No, it's not like that. It's not like a sentient cape. It's a normal cape, but it does. It's called the Thresher cape.
Want it?
And it grants you swim speed that's equal to your land speed, so you can now swim as fast as like you can run. And it also gives you a +2 to athletics checks.
Why would these guys not try to be taking us in the water then?
Well, you're not anywhere near. I mean, the water is like this immediate area is not anywhere near like.
So we just got lucky, and they just got unlucky.
Correct. Because there is water around the temple, but it's kind of like past it and not near the entrance. It's around the other side. So yeah, this whole area.
People can hear you when you take an action. I don't know why they can't hear you when you talk otherwise.
Can I please have the cape? Because I only have +2 athletics.
That's up to everyone.
Yeah.
It's also interesting that a cape wouldn't slow you down in the water, but
It's magic. It's a magical cape.
A magic cape.
That seems like a trait that you wouldn't use often. I think it would be more beneficial to give it to someone who has athletics to gain
Sounds
that.
like something you should ask Edna.
someone who's already fast
No
and
capes.
already
No
athletic,
capes.
you know?
I am athletic, and I'd be willing to trade one of my. Well, I also want to definitely pick up Molly Hatchet again because man, did that work out well.
And I pick up my shovel too that I threw
Yeah,
earlier.
that's fine. Yep.
I do
My
think
athletics are 0. I have 0 athletics.
Dino
Yeah,
would look pretty good with a cape.
Alright, you know, you can have it. That does make more sense.
I mean, if you think it would make the most sense.
Wait a minute. What about, and hear me out, Nelson gets the cape.
Listen, I am willing to endow Nelson with everything.
I think we just wrap Nelson in the cape.
We must protect Nelson at all costs.
Yes.
Yeah. So this
What
battle,
does the cape? What does the cape do?
you can swim at the same speed that you can run on land, and you get a +2.
And you are faster, so you
That would probably be best for me. Yeah, because I can as long as I have my skates on.
Although you can't skate in the water, but like, I don't think it matters.
But if I have my skates on, that means I can move that much faster on land.
Right.
Correct.
Yeah.
Therefore, I could move that much faster in water.
Right.
Imagine you in the water swimming super
Through
fast.
the logic of the mechanics of the
Skates
game,
on.
that makes
and a
sense.
cape.
Physically, it doesn't make any sense, but yes.
Work like a mermaid tail.
They turn into flippers.
I'm pretty sure that's how this works.
Yeah,
Definitely how it works.
Moving extra fast.
Dino about to be Aquaman up in here.
That's true.
Look,
My command.
I will be very quick underwater. I can also breathe underwater.
Yeah, that's right. You have one of the rings, right?
I do have one of the rings. So, if you want to make me quick underwater, I will give up the Therian blade to somebody who can
But
use it in the correct way.
Carrying blade too.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, I do have the best experience with it as far as.
I do occasionally wonder if Dino may be a little trigger happy with it. He keeps talking about stabbing himself or others. I'd be happy to keep it safe for when we really need it.
But also, there are certain people that I very specifically know would be willing to be stabbed with it at certain points.
Listen, Dino, just remember all the things I've given you.
Listen, all I'm saying is I'm not thinking about, and if anybody has not talked to me specifically about being stabbed, I wouldn't stab you.
I explicitly do not want to be stabbed.
I get that, and I wouldn't stab you then.
I know.
Surprise me.
So the point is if you haven't said it to me directly, maybe there's someone else who has.
Oh.
And maybe I feel like only I can hold that.
Was it fish lips?
Yep, it was fish. Fucking fish.
He turns into a trout.
He reached out.
And he
He turns into a trout.
Flops around the ground, can't do anything.
to help us out. He will just turn into a trout, and we will keep him in a bucket.
Rainbow trout?
Just a trout. He doesn't even get a humanoid for it. Just a trout, straight trout.
But he suddenly has
Just
human.
flopping around the ground.
Yeah,
The thing that scares me the most is the fact that Haley Kemp turned into a chameleon. You have somebody who is like a tiger humanoid, sure, that's scary. But somebody literally turned into just a chameleon.
Her eyes can go in every direction.
That's not very scary.
Eyes can move independently of one another. Be
That's
scary.
Yep, that's
the
something we
Force-
should
I mean,
consider.
I think it's kind of horrifying no matter what happens in terms of turning into an animal, but it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be something scary.
Scott, you already know
Right.
animals we would all turn into.
He knows. He has
got
it
it.
all
He got that
written
paper.
down.
Been
He's
saving it.
got it all written down. I made it a point. He needed to know these things because
Ever since Dino threatened to do it, he was ready to have his animals.
Because I didn't think about that before.
real quick.
But then once you said that, well, what if we stab ourselves? I was like, shit. I gotta make more character sheets, I guess.
Guess I gotta make more character sheets. And now my whole point is to make things not happen. The things that we mentioned, yeah, I'm sure he planned for this. Fuck it.
So make him do all the work and then never have to use it.
That's what happens anyway. So I'm not worried about that. I mean, that ends up happening.
Exactly.
Anyway,
That's
so.
kind of the whole point.
Funny.
Well, guys, that's
All
been
right.
fun as always.
Good night, my
Love you.
friend.
All right, I guess guys
Good night,
decide.
everyone.
we're back out of combat, so we can do whatever.
Yeah, so we can like talk through our
Discord,
next steps.
decide what you want to do.
We are
next.
disengaged. So Sunrise Port, here we come. Are we the Sunrise 5?
I'm down with that.
I'm okay
I think
with
that.
that.
I'm
fine
pretty
with
sure
it.
that. All right, I'm good.
Rolls
Sunrise.
off the tongue enough, I like it.